Hello everybody! Today we are playing Lydia, which is K's main character energy game. So, again, we're going to start this one off in the seasonal side of the world, the side that we started on. But K has heard the messages that have come back from like Midnight and from Arel and from Rennick, and I believe Osiria was there as well, and that is why Osiria is here. That there was a stone, was it like a stone slab in the arboreal weald? Not arboreal. What was that called? Shit, I mispronounced it again. Oh, sorry, Obona's Weald, which is the name of that forest, and I'm gonna start calling it by its fucking name because we named it. So this game is K, Osiria, Tsoki, and Leo investigating that. That is what is happening there. And the rest of you are back at the Silver Thimble preparing for a ton of missions. So, like, roleplay how you are, like, what does preparation look like for you? Like, how do you guys get ready for it? Because there's a bunch of games coming up, so what are you guys doing to get ready for it? And now I will introduce the players. Alright, so obviously we have K, played by Caustic.
Hello.
We have Leo, played by Leo.
Good evening.
We have Osiria, played by Shiny, but I just keep calling them Osiria anyway.
Hello.
And we have Tsoki, played by Not Forgiven.
Hello!
Also, everybody go fucking follow our TikTok thing, because we got TikTok now. I like it when the numbers go up.
Pump those numbers.
Keep those numbers up there. So first, a little housekeeping, sorry. You guys are in the forest right now. We are starting there. No need to have the conversation of why each one of you are here. Although I can tell you why I think Kay has picked each one of you specifically. And this party makes perfect sense. Osiria and Tsoki have been deep in these woods before. If you're going to investigate some kind of ruins, you're going to want an engineer with you, so you bring Leo. And Kay's there because it's Kay's game.
It me.
But as you guys are walking towards the place, and it's dangerous in this forest still. You guys know that it's dangerous. You haven't fixed the golden path or anything yet. So walking in this forest, you're in danger. But don't worry, Tsoki knows the way. And Osiria knows the way. But coming out of nowhere, Tsoki is like a squirrel, just found you. They said that you were going to be in the forest, but I didn't know how deep. And he looks around. Why are you this far in the forest?
This is my friend Cantalopus.
This is Cantalopus.
Yeah. Why are we this deep? I don't know, I was just kind of walking.
This is the cursed part of the forest.
Cursed?
Well, I mean, we call it cursed, haunted. Weird things happen here.
Interesting. We were investigating something that some of our friends had been looking for in here. Or, I'm sorry, and I already immediately forgot the plot.
What are you investigating?
A slab?
A slab? Oh. And you're the people that were here first. I gotcha. And he's puts his finger on his nose. He's just I know, we're not supposed to talk about it. They put a no combat bounty. Yeah. We'll see how that works.
Okay.
Alright. So, Tsoki, your dear friend Cantalopus is just here, some people in a weird mask gave me I know you're Mr. Chatterfang, and it says right here it's Tsoki Chatterfang, so I assume this is gonna be for you. But are you the leader of the a member of the Tomb Squad by any chance? Because they said make sure I give it to the Tomb Squad.
Yeah, Tomb Squad. That's me.
Tomb Squad.
That looks right.
Okay. All right. And he like hands a clipboard. He's like, "Can you sign here? I don't want any like mix-ups with the mail.
Yeah, understandable.
Mail-based curses are the worst."
Yeah, I've heard. I'll give a nice signature there for him.
He's just like, excellent. So he hands you over the envelope, which looks exactly like the envelope that Akana stole and that Karam got. And it is an invitation to the Marquis Masquerade. And like it has a little map drawn on it about like where that is. And just in case you guys don't know, I don't have the folk song map ready to go. It is in Obsession. So if you guys look at the folk song map at some point, like you are going to a castle in Obsession. So good luck with that one.
Definitely no vampires.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh no, like Cantalopus will be like, oh no, there's definitely vampires. It was a vampire that gave me this letter. It's wearing a real cool mask though. Just like, I think their armor protects them from the sun, but they don't like the sun. It's just like, he like pulls out his like pocket watch, which literally just says like back to work. He's like, I gotta get back to work. And he closes it. He's just like, well, goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for delivering the letter.
Don't work too hard.
He comes right back. Oh, you're welcome. And he's just like scribbles down like on it. It's just like giving your welcome for. It's like, and your name was Rabbit Guy Leo? Is that correct? I'm sorry.
Yes, Leo.
Leo.
Nice to meet you.
It's just like I had to add it to my time card. I thanked Leo, and he closes up his pocket watch again.
Mm-hmm.
Time card.
It's like, oh, he's like, hold on. Explain time card to. Your name is
K.
K. I will explain the. I will not. How do I spell that?
Quet.
Okay. I mean, okay. I mean, yes.
Yes.
Time card. You know, we just got to keep track of how long we're going. We decided on a new system where we just instead of having things tell us what time we're supposed to do things always forever and following that diligently, we decided to just monitor everything we ever do. Yeah. And then we feed this into like well, we'll talk about the algorithm later. Goodbye.
All right, thank you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Sorry.
He comes back and he writes down, "You're welcome to Leo yet again."
Leo realizes he made a mistake and he'll stay quiet.
He's like, all right. And he like kind of like closes, like half lid closes his eyes at all of you and walks backward for a couple of steps and then sprints away before he can hear anybody of you say anything else.
Ooh, definitely.
That seems like a bit much, but I guess better than their previous system?
Yeah, their previous system got them into a little bit of trouble. Story for later. We could tell you later.
Okay. Osiria, can you give me a 20-sider?
Alright.
To see if you remember exactly where Midnight pointed this out. Absolutely. So yeah, as you like go through these words, like you do eventually find the little slab that Midnight found in the ground. And Kay, this is fascinating to you. You don't know much about the Scholars of the Page before. Because you left immediately.
Yep.
But with your ability to decipher it, it does say welcome all the folded in the top of it.
Oh goodness.
But it is a thick stone slab. Oh, you know what, Leo, give me a 20-sider as well.
Oh, okay. Tough choice.
So tough choice. Would you like to know how old this thing is? Or would you like to notice something more recent?
I'm curious about the more recent thing. What new changes have there been on?
This thing, so Kay, you and Leo are looking over this slab right now, and it's like, it's a detailed spell. Like it's a ridiculously powerful spell put on this slab, and like you can see the fact that underneath it there is a. Oh, sorry, not underneath it. It looks like it is feeding on or feeding the magic of the forest, like whatever's beneath this slab. And the spell has not been broken, but Leo, you see the fact that that has chip marks all along one side, as though somebody came at it with a very industrious pry bar and has gotten in anyway. This thing is like, it's not factory sealed anymore. You know what I mean?
Ah, it's been damaged.
It's a bottle of soda that somebody's already like done the psh thing, but then closed it back up and tried to make it so nobody noticed.
Well, that's rude. Careful, Kay. It seems like somebody's already tampered with it. Look, over here.
I look up from where I had been about to take rubbings, and what? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That probably isn't good. Should we check it out?
The fact that somebody's already messed with this, it gives me a bit worried what might happen if it's messed with further. We might need to figure out how to solve this issue before it gets anyone else in any other danger.
Yes. We should probably let someone know where we're going before we go down.
Of course.
Oh yeah, for sure. We don't have to worry. Like that. Like yeah, they'll know. They can know. Or they do you call back to like comms?
Mm-hmm.
Patagon, we found a spot located where Midnight found that slab, and I just described where we are.
Nika, roll me a 20-sided if you would. She was not ready for it. Oh, natural 20 for sure.
20.
You see, Patagon, if you like, or communication, whoever's in the communications thing, if we have any communications in the chat, what you notice is you know exactly where they are, but like it took a lot of work to get that ping situation. Like it did not want to hold on to their location. Something about this area is trying to hide itself from like detection or like being mapped is the best way. Like navigations, like you guys can like come in and help, like that can be like a whole thing that is happening. Like you four don't see that. You four are not part of that discussion. Mm-hmm. But then it finally comes back. It's just like, okay, we got you situation. And so they know exactly where you are.
So as far as we know, it's just perfectly fine and dandy.
Oh no, they're gonna tell you that there's something up. Like
okay.
Like not just magic, but it's a 20. I'll say it. Reality is working a little different right there.
Uh-oh. These again. It's been a while since we've had this kind of a situation. Sounds like we'll need to be extra cautious this time around.
I don't disagree. Shall we?
How you gonna get it open?
That is an excellent question.
Okay. See what happens.
Tsoki just pokes it.
Yeah, probably.
It's just a piece of stone for you, Tsoki. No, wait, for you. Tsoki, roll me a 20-sided.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
All right, yeah. Yeah.
We got some shenanigans, oh boy.
Hey, that confidence is gone, everybody. You are not confident anymore.
Uh-huh.
But this
there was
actually...
a confidence?
There was a confidence. This ties together really well. So... Oh. Fuck.
Yeah.
F in chat too.
Oh, come.
Tsoki, you poke it. What's it look like when Tsoki gets a little too aggressive with his poking? Like here's the thing, Tsoki, you're pretty sure you can move this. Like,
And if I can, I'm definitely gonna try. So I'm just like, I'll start just like poking it. I got like my finger there. And maybe it like gives a little bit. So I'm just
Oh,
like,
Tsoki,
well,
no.
What if I just, and then I just like push on it with like my hand, and then I don't know what do I do. Just like fall into it or something.
Fucking falling into it's hilarious. Yeah, Tsoki just like falls into like a black abyss situation real quick, and you hear him hitting like a ton of stairs on the way down.
Ooh.
And just like ow, ow, ow. Osiria, you smell, and like all of you smell it, but Osiria has experienced it before or something similar. The smell of like black mold.
Oh.
To an extreme, like rotting paper. Just like wet laundry left out. Kay has experienced that one, but like that is like developed mold to a ridiculous degree. Let me change this map because now I know where Tsoki is on it.
Did you like chip a tooth on your way down?
No, I like my teeth.
Oh, okay.
Nobody hit Pim hard enough to make me knock out one of her teeth, and I felt really sad about it during the roller derby game.
She would have looked cute without a tooth.
She wants to lose a tooth. I want to take a tooth. I want to take her whole front row of teeth.
Okay, Tooth Fairy.
So this, like, down the... I'm not saying you guys have to be down here, except for Tsoki. He has to be down here.
He has no choice.
So... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. Sorry. No, Leo's just, out here worried. The black mold scent is no good. Wonder if we have anything that could work, with air situation. I know we have the rebreathers that work for water, but I'm not sure if they would help as a filter.
1 second before that happened. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking for sure. Do you want to rig it up so that it does work that way? You can do that.
I am curious how Kay uses the rebreathers, but I think that's something that is too much to spend brain time on.
Literally, for you, it's the communicator that filters it.
Okay.
So that, like, you don't, like... Because you breathe. You have to. You're a plant.
I just don't have mouth, and I must scream.
No lung, no gill. But... let's see, for this then, in order to properly do this, let's see, can I? Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that and see if it works out for Leo. So if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and I'm just gonna test it on my rebreather first before I attempt to help the others.
Sure.
Because if mine messes up, then it's like, okay, yeah, this is not gonna work.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
I will use improvise to help with that.
Absolutely. Switch anything to... Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a 20-setter. But yeah, this is definitely the correct action for you. It's a 2. It's a 2.
That's unfortunate.
Because you are using improvise, I will turn that in unless somebody raises it by...
What?
Wait, what?
The raise by 1 does stop anybody from lowering by 1. And because you used improvise, I'm going to make it a tough choice, if that's cool with you.
Gotcha. Understood.
All right.
What's the damage?
I think your tough choice is you can do this very, very quickly, but you can only get 2 of them perfectly right. Or you could spend a little while up here with Tsoki down there as you are fixing this. The second thing you're going to notice is that stone slab that Tsoki pushed out of the way is minusculely like, but it definitely is slowly putting itself back.
Oh, jeez. Let's see, you know what? Okay. Leo's going to hurry it along, and he's going to make sure K's is working properly, and he's going to make sure.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Well, I can't work on yours because you're all the way down there.
Yeah.
You're a bit too far.
Question for you, Alan.
Yeah, hit me.
The text on the thing, is there like a lot of text on this?
It's basically like a welcome mat. It
Okay,
literally
so just
just
very
says
basic,
welcome
okay.
all the folded.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to like use Decipher to see if there was like a code
Oh,
on
no,
it.
no, no. I will tell you if it ever comes up that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially for this game. Like, I prepared this one for you.
Aw.
Also, because Seth did it, Leo, behind you, there's a little frog hopping around, and it just like you see, like under its arm, it is clutching like a very like stereotypical like treasure chest, like very like, you know, RPG's treasure chest, and it looks over at the four of you, well, the three of you, because Tsoki's down the hole, and just like starts hopping away rapidly into the forest. So here's the loot goblin situation. You could kill that thing. You would have to break your no combat bounty, and you'd have to leave Tsoki down that hole.
Oh boy.
This frog is so great though. Look at him.
He's a good frog.
He's a good frog.
It definitely makes this whole
Okay.
situation like very Alice in Wonderland moment where just like something hops up and then just keeps going.
Oh yeah, totally. I feel like that happens in this forest constantly, especially the closer you get to Folksong, that like you just start seeing like the three bears. Like the bears have a village that is on the outskirts of this forest. And like Hobbiton basically exists, but I can't remember what I named it.
I am now afraid that there's like a dog with a broom mouth that will sweep away the Golden Path spell if you're not careful.
Okay.
I actually really want to lead into the Phantom Toll Booth. I don't know if you guys have read that, but it's a really good fantasy story that I read when I was a kid.
Okay. First things first. With the rebreathers and the jury rigging, I'm gonna say Leo's he didn't get his own quite as right, but then he realized where he messed up, and he gets K's and Osiris correctly. So Leo's is not gonna work as well, but K's and Osiris should be perfectly fine. As for that froggy fellow, is there a way to try to catch it without hurting the guy, without initiating combat, or will it initiate combat no matter what?
The loot goblin is a fight. It is always a fight.
Well,
like he doesn't want to give you that treasure.
fair
That
enough.
is not a conversation that he wants to have.
Gotcha.
This is
I'm gonna
his.
wave it as it passes by.
Yeah,
Oh my
then
God.
the little loot froggo goes
Let me make a note of there's a frog out there with a
with a little treasure chest.
magical artifact.
Maybe we'll find them out. Maybe somebody else will find them someday.
I mean, we don't know that that's an artifact. We just know it's a treasure chest.
I know it's an artifact. That's why I
Yeah,
have to
but-
make the note.
We don't know.
Oh, you don't. You know now. Let me tell you. That's fantastic.
Yeah, but that's fair. But considering Tsoki's in there and starting a fight would only take a little too long, we're gonna let the little guy go.
Fine, just give me time to explore by myself. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Tsoki, what? If this was a cartoon, what do you see above your head as you're like knocked unconscious situation?
What? I'm open to suggestions.
I think acorns, personally.
That's
like
what I
cracked
was-
nuts. Or like
That's what I was going
walnuts.
for.
Oh.
Like 3 walnuts and a nutcracker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nuts and a rock. Sorry. Mandicore, very close. A rock can be a nutcracker if you try hard enough.
Yeah.
It's true.
Fair enough.
Alright, so you guys going down this hole?
I mean, we don't really have much of a choice. We can't leave him down there.
Yeah.
Quick question for Leo, as he is the engineer of the group. You gonna do anything to try to keep this open?
I could. Hold on. Let's see. To keep it. Oh. What items do I have that can keep it? That could possibly keep it open?
I know there was a stone out there, and one of the things that really could have kept this thing open. I'm just saying.
Right, there's a rock that could work. Go. I mean, if we could get a rock to try to hold it for like a good rock to hold it in place for a little bit, that would be helpful. If I could bring a rock to hold it in place, I could give that a shot.
A large boulder the size of a small boulder?
Yes.
You know, a large small boulder, a small large boulder.
All right, give me another 20-sider.
If
The
I
three of you that are still up top.
Yeah,
each one of
I
you
was
give me a
gonna say, we
20-sider
should
because
probably be rolling
I
it.
feel like you're all working together to try to find something to keep this open. Or you guys can just go down and figure it out while you're at it. I'm cool. All right, that's an 11. That was a 2. No, wait, that's the old 2. Sorry. 10, 11,
and 16.
Okay.
So, too good.
So, Osiria, what did you find that will keep this held open? Not permanently, but it will keep it held open for, I'm going to say, about 2 hours.
Ew.
At 7:33, this slams shut.
So we got about as long as this session.
I have a weird idea that might work.
Hit me.
So I do have the magic item, Conway's Comrades.
Oh, is that the little, like, the soldier guys one?
Yeah, the toy soldiers. I'm like, maybe I could summon them, not so much for combat, but just to hold it open for us temporarily.
Absolutely. I love it.
Nice.
What do they look like for you? Like, when you summon them, what do they look like? Are they, like... Because I've been picturing, like knights in armor, but they could be whatever you want them to be.
Are they French?
I guess it's kind of boring, but I always just pictured them as like kind of like featureless wooden, almost marionette-like things.
No.
But I don't know.
But make it plant.
But
Yeah, maybe it's like actually not just like carved wood, it's just like actual like logs and stuff come to life.
Oh, it's too late. He already got the reference.
Yeah, the marionette.
They're T-posing. to
Perfect,
some
great.
anomalies.
too powerful.
There's
If
some
any-
of them
if
in the
anything-
bag.
If anything's gonna hold that door open for a couple hours, it's those T-posing
Yeah,
guys.
it's just T-posing marionettes. That's why we do it.
They're
They're just
asserting
intimidating it
dominance.
open.
Exactly, they're asserting dominance on the door.
Oh my god, are those the little control-y sticks? Shit, what are they called?
Yep. No.
Uh,
Powerful.
production value, everyone. Production.
I literally had no other, like, there was no reason for me to do that.
No,
I mean,
dude,
you-
it's great.
there's plenty of
And yet
reason
there
for me
was,
to do
I'm about
that.
saying, yet there was all the reason.
All right. So down we go. You guys can be in whatever. I think you can move your tokens too, but like, you guys can be in whatever order you want. So yeah, as you're going down, Kate, the first thing that you notice is, despite this place being loaded with books, like you can see them all up and down the walls, like they are so moldy. Like some of the books are like just straight up slimy. That's how moldy that they are.
Ew.
Well, this is just sad.
All that literature.
Who would leave all these books like this?
Yeah.
Tsoki, are you alright down there?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Soki, you are conscious at this point.
I'm probably just over at like some rubble and just like digging through it, looking for anything.
His dignity.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna tell Tsoki, we got a few hours at best. So whatever we need to do, Tsoki, let's try to do it as soon as possible before this thing closes. Osiria bought us some time.
2 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought I said 2 hours.
You said a few.
I mean, 2 is a few, but fair enough.
I guess we're going to head down and join Tsoki. I don't see. Do we see anything? I don't know. Dangerous.
Ooh, just define dangerous.
That is a good question.
But roll me. Each one of you roll me a 20-sider, and each one of you is going to get a different answer, as long as you're looking around.
Okay.
Like, if you're not looking around, don't worry about rolling.
14.
So, Tsoki got a 17, Leo got a 14, Kay got an 11. And there's another 2 from Osiria. Nice. Osiria did not get the previous 2, but there is a 2. Alright. So, Tsoki, the first thing that you find, lower roll by 1. Okay.
Yep.
Bad news, Osiria. That's a 1.
No, I knew it was coming.
So, Tsoki, you find, like going through these books, like, as you flip them open, the ones here are, like, unreadable. Not even, like, that you can't read the language, that, like, the pages all, like, mat together, and it's way too damp. Like, and you can see the fact that something has let... Well, based on the roll earlier, you know that the cracking the seal is just bad. And has, like, polluted this whole place. But this is ancient. You know, like, that is what Tsoki's gonna get more than anything. It is ancient. And also from your, like, you can see the fact that there are parts of these books. How do I say this? You can't read these books, but whatever was written in them was knowledge from another world.
Oh.
And your eyes are showing you the colors of that. You cannot read it. Even UK, you can't read it either. But, like, you will gain the same thing. Like, the same kind of knowledge.
Different colors.
Right, wisps of different colors. And not just, like, you do see the purple of Charity's world in here. And you do see a lot of the orange that is this world. But also a lot of teal.
Teal?
What?
And what did Leo... Leo, you rolled a 14. So your successful thing is, this place is crumbling. Like, everything is falling apart. Like, everybody else might not be able to see it right away. But you can see the fact that these stairs are barely holding up you guys' weight, especially after Tsoki came down it in such a violent way.
Maybe let's get down these stairs. Everything here is very close to just falling over.
Oh goodness.
Yes, we should try to use as minimal as few things as possible, unless it's actually needed. I'm guessing our rush back up the stairs might be a dangerous one.
Osiria, you notice some glowing mold. And, like, there's no... Like, you notice as you guys approach, it appears that your magical essence, your AP, and it's not draining your AP to do it, seems to be, like, lighting this place. It's just like your magical presence is lighting it. But then the camera catches, but you, like, Osiria doesn't, the camera catches a big black mold, like slime, sliding off of a book and going deeper into this place. It, like, slips through the cracks and, like, hexes from Fern Gully style.
Just a nice squelch.
Not even, no noise.
Oh, that's even worse.
Quiet.
Alright, so as you guys, like, go further into it, you see many different rooms. Like, the whole place is just like... like, here's the first room you're gonna go to. Or you'll see. And just piles of papers, like, thrown everywhere. And, like, the pages are missing words. Like, both Tsoki and Kay, based on the successful rolls, can tell that something was written in these books. But, like, they're covered in the black mold, and it appears that the black mold has, like, scrubbed the pages clean. You know what I mean?
That kind of makes Kay sad, actually.
Oh, absolutely.
So much lost knowledge.
Wait, so the mold is just getting rid of the writing entirely? Is it? Is it like regular damage, or is it just like the words themselves are specifically missing?
It appears that the words themselves are missing. Both actually. Some of them are just like water damaged from like the seal being broken, and some of them are just straight up scrubbed clean.
So, stop me if you heard this before, but
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder if this mold is absorbing any like absorbing the words, like the magic within them. For like, is it like siphoning it, basically? Would it be the first time we've dealt with stuff that takes magic
It's
or
true.
knowledge for that matter?
I'm assuming we have some variety of a field kit. Can I like get a sample?
Absolutely.
Neat.
That won't require a roll. You can just like scrape it up.
I don't think we have a way to test it out here in the field. That would be a at-home thing. I guess by my default, like, sense magic type thing, does the mold itself feel like it's got magic to it?
Straight orange.
Just straight orange.
Oh, that makes it more concerning. Boy.
So it's from here, and it is eating the words. This is...
There are plenty of other books in this room. This room is huge. It's way bigger than we're seeing just on this map. It's big, and like you do see like papers like floating, flying around and stuff. Especially because like it's open up there, so like wind is coming down here for the first time in quite a while, which is really good. Thank God Osiria like held that open, because it would reek. It still reeks, but like, you know.
I would only be able to read the smell. I can't really smell it, but I feel like that'd make it really hard for me to see, if anything.
It's wild. Your flowers kind of wilt in the presence of this smell.
Oh, this is concerning.
I mean, you do have Leo made you the filter thing, so like I think there's a moment where you like unconnect the filter thing to really see what it's like, and then put it right back on. But both Leo and Tsoki, the two without these filter things, you feel like your AP wants to like be consumed by all of this mold, so you want to keep your distance.
Step carefully and do not touch that directly.
I'll leave the mold to you two.
Okay, you do see what appears to be a collection of books that are not unharmed, but not the worst. There's a leather set of volumes. Can you give me a 20-sider?
Sure. Nice.
That's bad. That's real bad. Huh. No, wait, it's a 20. That's a 20. We got Twist of Fate up, right?
Oh god.
Never mind. It's amazing.
That's good. That's amazing. 10 out of 10.
So who?
20 out of 20. Don't nobody panic.
Oh,
Who
Thank
played
you,
that?
Forge.
Thank you.
thank you, Forge.
That's like one of the very few times that card has ever actually worked out.
In
All
our
right.
theater, at least.
So yeah, you find a collection of books. Now you can't like, and all of these are going to be safe, no matter like what you roll here. This is just roll me a 20-sider or give me a number 1 through 20, and I will give you a passage. Like, they are not perfectly safe, but all of the ones you could have saved have been saved because of this 20.
Yay.
7.
7. All right. Here we go. It's like written in a very like clear, concise, although cursive, script. It says entry number 5. It has been ages since our sanctuary was fashioned beneath the protective boughs of the Arbor's wields, a haven for knowledge amidst a world in flux. Our diligent, meticulous organization of the fallen pages of the word tree has become our sacred duty. This weight of forgotten lore and untold stories hangs heavy in the air, fueling our insatiable thirst for understanding. Some among us, filled with anticipation, eagerly await the changes that beckon, embracing the inevitable transformation. Others, reluctant to let go of their form, resist the shifting tide, clinging fiercely to what they have known. Yet, we respect others' choices, acknowledging the validity of both paths.
Damn, 7 was a good number.
Taking their word? You don't think this has anything to do with that, would it? This mold? Do you think that might be related?
I feel like... Okay, so first off, this is apparently a place of the scholars of the page, if I've interpreted that correctly.
Absolutely. You have... There's no, like, beating around the bush. This is a sanctuary of the scholars of the page.
Well, now I feel like I'm in a tomb. So, Kay is a little shaken right now, but, I don't... From what it's saying, I don't think that it would be this mold. I think it would be the world that it might be talking about. Which, I think this mold is new, maybe?
Either it's new, or it might be as a result of this being pried open, the seal being broken. Might have affected things down here.
I mean, you could hand the mold to your botanist, have them check it out. I'm sorry, Tsoki, you were saying something. My bad.
I was going to say, and the mold does come from this new world and not one of these other worlds. You can tell by the color.
Does Osiria have a way to test it in the field?
I'm going to say yes, because they are part of the science team. Right? Osiria, you're science, right? Not magical studies?
Right, I'm still science.
All right.
Cool, I will then give it to her.
All right, Osiria. I can give you a tough choice for free, no need to roll, to learn about this, or you can roll to try to get a better success.
I think I will take the roll.
All right, hit me. Oh, 18, sick. Nice choice.
Oops.
Osiria, you notice that this mold is like they said, from this world. You might have run into this in your studies before, but it is also incredibly similar to that mold that you guys found in that space station. You were there for that game, right?
Space station.
Gemini ate it.
Yeah, I was in chat for that game at the release.
Okay, yeah. Gross.
Good lord.
But, like, it is very similar. It is not that mold, don't worry. It didn't, like, get out and, like, plague the world. Like, because Vatna and Gemini ate the whole thing. Because they didn't want to make everybody sick, so I just made it gone. You can tell that in dense enough quantities, it becomes not sentient in the same, like, it will become like a creature that wants to eat people. Although this one has, based on your 18 roll, which is a good roll, based on that, it seems to have found a hunger for knowledge and is eating the knowledge off these pages.
Ha ha ha, I'm in danger.
Ah, that sounds familiar. Sounds real familiar.
But it does also, this whole place predates the mold significantly.
So it is a relatively new thing then?
Absolutely. Kay is, in fact, over here looking like a snack.
Yeah, Kay is hella in danger right now.
Well, it's a good thing your breather is working properly. I think you need it more than anyone right now.
I mean, also, something might want to eat me.
It's alright, you don't have to worry. You got us there to protect you.
Okay, you come across a sign in this room. And don't worry, your 20 is going to be carried over. You will find more of these books. Don't worry. You come across the sign, and you can immediately read it. That says greenhouse, quarters, library, greenhouse, quarters, library, and workshop. They each point different directions. Which one would you like to go to first?
I mean, if this isn't the library, I really want to see if anything survived the library.
You want to go to the library?
I mean, yeah.
All right. So you follow that path, and let me tell you, the people without this filter, the smell is going way up as you approach the library. Tsoki and Leo, can I get 20 sided from both of you two?
No, I refuse.
Oh, that's cool. Got a success from Tsoki. Oh yeah, you both are doing.
Thank God that wasn't a 20.
Woo! Yeah, that's
You guys are doing great. Somebody immediately raises it by 1.
I can see it. I can see somebody trying to kill me.
This is the. Okay, so we are in the library, and you do see it. It's so like Kay, you are so upset.
Oh.
Like all of this slime is just pages of books sliding off. Like the mold is here. Like Osiria, you are seeing on the walls the mold like kind of moving. Like the second you start looking for it, you can see it. Like, and it's just doing the like. Again, I'm gonna fall back on Hexus again, like reaching out and like grabbing itself and like pulling itself to itself.
Oh, it's Venom.
I mean, maybe.
Kay is trying not to have a weeping moment. So, probably a little distracted.
Alright, Kay, hit me with that 20-sider. You roll me two 20-siders, take the lower. Just keep the RP correct.
That's correct, yep.
Keeping that 5. Like, Leo, Osiria, and Tsoki, you see it well before Kay does, and this attack roll is against Kay. Doesn't mean you encounter it completely misses. Like it just whiffs. You see this giant hand come up from out of the mold and just splat on the ground near Kay, but it does not like hit. It does not hit you. Like who saves Kay? Who does the running tackle and like gets Kay out of the way? I need to know.
I'll do it.
I'm about to say, do we roll to find out?
Oh, that's neat.
Oh no.
Oh, I like them.
Oh, that's a big one. Serious, Tsoki, let's roll to find out.
Alright, I'm down.
Tsoki's rolled a 12, Osiria rolled a 4, and Leo rolled an 11. So yeah, Tsoki, how did you save Kay from getting like absorbed by this mold monster immediately?
I think it's just the simple see it forming, see it lunging towards Kay, and then I just tackle Kay out of the way.
Just a little squirrel tackle.
Yep. Put my roller derby practice in.
Oh, there you go.
It's like I was preparing for Royce, couldn't do it to Royce, so it's just like, alright. Kay's a lot lighter than Royce, so.
Kay doesn't have nearly as much junk in the trunk as Royce.
Yeah.
Kay hits the ground with just a real loud, like, crackling sound, because, you know, leaves.
Pickle paper.
Yep. It's like, hey, heads up, we got company.
Knowing what Osiria said about this thing eating knowledge, run!
Oh, you guys are just straight up running? Alright. Which way you running? You run into the workshop? You run to the quarters? You run into the greenhouse?
Gosh, I feel... Workshop.
Alright, run to the workshop. How do you guys try to lose it? Each one of you narrate, or come up with a plan. How do you lose this thing?
think.
Said the mold seems to pull, like, try to pull the AP off of me.
Yeah, it'll definitely try to pull the AP off of you.
Is there a way to kind of condense some AP and like throw it down a hallway that we're not headed to try to lure it away?
You got any abilities or items that might help us with that?
Bowl of AP is what you're trying to do? Like a bowl of AP?
It's like, I think sigil would work. But
Sigil sounds perfect for it.
Yeah. So, I'll, Leo, you still got sigil?
Oh, of course. We could work together on this one.
Yep, I was gonna say.
I
was
also have sigil.
Oh.
Yeah, sigil too.
Oh, do you have sigil?
I do not.
Aw. Alright, so we got 3 people working on a powerful sigil that will, as long as we have it with us, it might help us repel it away from us, because that's one of the effects the sigil can do.
That's what
Yeah,
I mean.
it and similar, like, we would be like trying to repel mold monster, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hit me with...
And if we have it repel, it will possibly delay it getting closer to us. Also, not forgiven throws the sigil scroll. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright, hit me with 3 20-siders. Yeah, each one of you just roll once, and we'll take the highest, unless it's a 1, and then I'm taking that 1. Yeah, it's a 7. Looked like that 1 though. It really looked like a 1. But yeah, you guys get it made. Like, is it right outside the entrance of the library, where you're just like keeping it in that room?
Just
I
trying to
think-
wrap it in there.
So Leo was trying to do one that was like something we were carrying, I think.
Basically, if we carry it, we could have it basically work as a sort of barrier that will like try to keep it away from us.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know right now. It's gonna eat this sigil.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
That's why I want to carry it with us. It will try to reach for the sigil, but the repelling will pull it away. Well, like, pull it away. So it'll like counter it, because if we leave it in place, it's going to eat it, and we're not going to be able to hold that out for long. But
Fair,
if
if you take it with you, you're gonna have to keep fighting it off.
Oh, I see what you
As
mean.
of right now, you guys have not fought.
Cool.
Fair enough.
So
lure,
then
I
leaving it
guess
there might be better?
lure and then put it. Shoot. Where
Just
do we want to put
Throw it as far down another hallway that we're not headed down.
Well, yeah. Wait, are we going for repel or for a trap? Because if we attract it, it'll eat it a lot quicker. Repelling it and placing it down might delay it a little more.
That's fair. I mean, if we do repel, it would have to be like behind us directly, and then it might come after us. So we might want to.
Basically,
I would say
do-
okay. I say probably lure it in a different direction, so it has to take time to come back towards us.
Rowdy.
What were the directions again? Greenhouse and
Greenhouse, workshop, library, which is where you're at, and quarters.
I guess. In the quick look that I had of the library while I was crying, was there anything that we would want to go back there for, or is that something you can't
Give me
tell us?
another number, 1 through 20.
14.
14. Okay. Entry number 4. Right. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry
Is
about
that-
that,
is
guys.
is that how the monster sounds?
That's how a shitty fucking motorcycle sounds, I guess. Alright, so I got 14. On your way out, Kay, you snatch up one of the journals, like the leather-bound journal that is in this library on your way out. Like, that is the cleanest book in here. You do see another book, like, inside the mold monster. It is just, like, leather-bound, has, like, a gold clasp on... No, it has a silver clasp. Oh, what am I, stupid? Sorry, guys. Silver clasp on it that's, like, locking it closed. It is, like, a teal leather. Not in, like, magical color, but... There's a magic book inside this mold monster, is what I'm saying. Because somebody played the magic item card. I can tell you exactly where it is. Right there. And you watch like it get like a little like human-looking hand comes out of it, grabs the book, and like sucks it into its chest. With
Great. Cool. Throw the sigil and the opposite, like back towards the library.
Oh, we're trapping it in the library?
Yeah, I think that'd be. We might need to search the other areas.
So where are you leading us to next?
Seth played Yoink. I don't know if that's gonna
I mean,
work.
it's you're still gonna have to go in for it. If like one of like you gotta narrate what these cards do, cause like
what do you mean by yoink?
yeah,
What's being yoink?
like we know that Seth isn't here to steal it. So what happens? Like, who's going where?
I mean, Kay can use Blink, but I don't think that he would risk himself getting that close to that right now, so
Yeah, that thing is dangerous.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think any of us are looking to go back towards it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Seth.
We can refund that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so, I think workshop to K means possible, like, researchers attempting to find solution to, I don't know, anything, so let's go there.
Alright, let's go to the workshop. So we've got... You guys can hear it, like, railing against...
Alright.
Like you can hear it railing against it, and then you hear just like you hear a weird noise that you can't like immediately like put your finger on because you're not looking at it. But what the camera would see is it kind of like flattens itself out over the sigil and is slowly trying to absorb all of the AP and stuff like that has been sunk into that spell. You have time. You have some time, but
it's limited, so we need to see what we can find here.
Absolutely. So, as you, like, Tsoki and Leo, as you approach this workshop, it's a fine little workshop. It's got tons of little drawers, like, all of these things that look like books. They're designed to look like book bindings, but they are drawers.
Ooh.
That's neat.
You know, if it wasn't for the fact that there's a giant monster trying to kill us, this would have been nice.
I think it's still nice. Exciting, even.
So,
You would, Tsoki, you would.
here's your as like Kay catches their breath, here's what they read on number 14. Folksong remains an enigma. Entry 24. Folksong remains an enigma, an unsettling discord in our scholarly pursuits. The settlement of Yoke, nestled in the heart of this perplexing side of the world, invokes trepidation within us all. An unsureness lingers as if the very essence of Folkside defies our logical comprehension. We choose to keep our distance, wary of the egg-shaped settlement that it mysteriously harbors. Within our sanctuary, conversations about the imminent transformation persist. Some scholars embrace the unknown, finding excitement in the prospect of transcending their papery forms, while others resist the idea, fearing the loss of their identity and the dissolution of their current purpose. Yet we honor and value diversity of perspectives, acknowledging the choice that is made by each scholar that are deeply personal and deserving of respect. Anyway, Leo and Tsoki, both of you give me a number 1 through 20.
3.
Oh, sorry, 1 through 8. Sorry, 1 through 8.
3.
3.
I'll take 8.
Tsoki, you open one of the drawers, and inside is a book completely held together that says The Forgotten Art of Memory Weaving. This entry focused on ancient techniques of memory weaving, a craft that allows memories to be woven into textiles. Like, this describes that someone, a wizard perhaps, of the seasonings world was once able to lock their memories into tapestries with a selection of threads infused with emotional energy. they believe that this process could be mimicked, although they do not yet have the skills to do it. And they hope one day to find them. And sorry, what number did you say, Leo?
I said 8.
8. All right. Like, you find the recipe for the Whispering Blade. This page discusses an ancient practice of forging blades that resonate with a... Resonate is in bold. I need you to know that. Like,
Okay.
with mystical power. It describes a selection of resonant metals that carefully tempered and processed an enchantment channeling into their blades to amplify their cutting power. The notes reveal that these blades are said to carry the, again, bold, echoes of forgotten battles, granting their wielders heightened senses and an uncanny connection to the flow of combat.
Oh. Okay, so ancient weapon. That's could be promising.
I got a book.
This is same. Mine seems to be about a weapon.
What's about memory weaving?
Ooh.
Yours is about Katori, but nobody remembers
Yeah.
Katori.
No, we don't.
I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, it's real cool.
God damn it.
Sorry, who?
None of that sounds even slightly familiar to us, does it?
Not even a little bit.
God.
It's awesome though.
They're just really cool books. Okay. Well, this could be useful. Let's see if we can get this out of here safely.
Yeah. So I guess was there anything else that either Osiria and I would notice?
Alright, Osiria, give me a 20-sider.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
we got a 4 there. None of the other effects are up.
So it is a pure foe.
Alright, so let me think about this one. While I'm thinking about this, Caustic, give me another number, please. All of these ones that you are finding have been written in the same handwriting. I need you to know that.
Interesting.
Ooh.
8.
Specifically for K. You guys are finding ones that are written in a different one, more workshop style.
Gotcha.
18, you said?
Yeah. Osiria,
And
do you want me to make yours a middle of the road?
I mean, I think we can leave it as is, but it's up to you ultimately.
Oh. Well, never mind.
It is your game.
Oh, made it a 20? Okay.
Never
Oh,
mind.
Syria, you, like, before I read this, you said 18 though, right? Okay?
Yes, that is correct.
Alright. So, Osiria, you notice that there are roots running along the walls. Like, if you, like, scrub back some of the mold and slimy mold, like the slimy mold, you see roots. And with a 20, becomes a bit different. I don't know how much to give. I'm going to give it away. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to tell you guys, make you guys feel cool.
All right.
Osiria, are you familiar with the largest living organism in the world, on Earth? When I say that, do you know what I mean?
Unfortunately, no.
There is a root system that is roughly the size of Portland.
Whoa.
Like, it goes all over Portland.
I'm from there.
Okay, well, fuck it. I've been there. I ate at Chicken and Gun. Have you eaten at Chicken and Gun? Because fucking go to Chicken and Gun. It's a great place. You guys are near Portland? It's a little like... Go to Chicken and Gun. It's great.
I'm good.
Fucking go to Chicken and Gun. Anyway, you can tell. I'm not sure how you do it. Is it like your connection to play? How do you realize that this root not just touches seasonal, not just touches folk song, not just touches bone meal, not just touches the Neverglades. It touches the entire world. What about Osiria tells you that?
I think it's definitely like some sort of magical sense almost, like kind of in the same way that like like, I don't know how I want to put this, but basically, like, she can just sense where it goes just by sort of, like, getting a feel for it.
Oh my god, you know what's this would be really cool. You guys know what ley lines are, right?
Uh-huh.
These roots run like ley lines throughout the world.
Oh. Are they alive?
Yeah, most certainly. Like, these are actual roots. But, very important to mention, they are not there's not information going down these roots. But there is magic. Orange. In case you guys all study it.
Is
So-
there a giant tree somewhere that we just haven't heard of?
Osiria, all these roots are about, like, from your finger length to your arm thickness. Not, like, huge. But you know they go deep. And they go down, and they go over, and, like, you set... Because it's a 20. It's a 20, right? You feel a connection to Gaia's garden right here. Like, you know exactly where Gaia's garden is.
No.
Not just that, you see in, like, only Osiria sees this. And it's very specifically because their attachment to plants. Osiria, you see, like, this weird, like, it almost looks like, have you guys seen, like, the pools that look like stairways down? Like, they're usually created, but sometimes they're naturally done too. Like, it's like a little water pool that leads into a waterfall, that leads into another water pool, that leads to a waterfall, that leads to another water pool.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Each one of these are a gradient of the rainbow situation, going all the way down, and you see the most beautiful flowers you have ever seen in your entire life. Gorgeous. Absolutely perfection when it comes to, like, petal size, ratios, and stuff, and they're all growing wild and beautiful, and you know exactly where that is. It's, if you go to Folksong, then go north, then go west one. It's gorgeous.
So, Folksong, north, then west?
Yes.
New
And, like,
information.
you see these, like, pools of different colors, and each color has a different kind of flower, a complementary color flower growing around the pools. Not like the red pool has red flowers, but I'm bad with color theory, so I don't know what goes well with red right there. So I really talked myself into a corner. I'm hoping Nika's going to tell me what looks really good with red at any point now. Doesn't seem like it, but it will be okay.
I mean, I can imagine it, kinda.
Thank you. Alright, you said 18 though, Kay.
I did.
Oh, Nika, I was wondering what's a good color? Like, if the pool is red and the flowers around the pool are a complementary color, what is that color? Oh, like a mint green? What kind of flower? What do the flowers look like, Osiria? Like, around the red pool, there's a minty green flower growing. Like, is it like a daisy? Is it like a snapdragon? Is it something I wholly do not understand?
I kind of imagine at least that one just being like kind of a daisy almost.
Okay. Okay. I'm here for it. Ain't you a daisy?
Mint green daisy.
Seth played a dossier.
On
dossier.
what? No, very important. Thank you for asking. No and yes. These like Osiria, you see. What does this flower do, Osiria? If we turn this into a medicine, or if we ate it, what would it do? It doesn't have to be great. It could just taste great, or taste shitty. Tell me what this flower does.
I think when it's used in a medicinal context, it effectively has the same benefits as the relieve spell. It works as like a calming thing almost.
Beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. So we've got mint green daisies that were like the basically Prozac. Except for that it doesn't make you want to kill yourself.
Oh.
Very
Prophecy
important.
asked if you just made weed.
Oh shit, we just
Don't
made
worry about
daisy
it.
weed.
Don't worry
That
about
was not the intention, but
Choke
sure.
squad!
it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Alright. So as all this is happening, Kay is reading to themselves, time is an elusive concept as we continue to dwell within these hallowed halls. The point of power that connects the 20-sided world captivate our attention, the intricate web of convergence brimming with untapped potential. We theorize that the strength of each point dictates the stability and influence of nearby lands. Oh, what wonders and dangers lie ahead within these interwoven triangles. The impending transformation looms is written very specifically over our discussion, stirring contrast and emotions among us. Some scholars eagerly embrace the unknown, their excitement palpable as they anticipation the changes that lie ahead. That's that one.
Oh goodness.
Okay, the three that put up the sigil spell, give me a 20-sider.
Here we go.
I'm taking the lowest this time. 10, 11, and 10.
Oh.
So, tough choice, everybody. Okay, you have a tough choice. It's like, this thing can break away sooner, so you only have time to explore one more room before, like, fighting it, or you have the chance to explore 2 rooms, but it'll be very strong when it finds you.
Well, what do you think, Tsoki? We are we are trying to avoid conflict in this situation. So do we do one more room and hightail it, or like what? What do you feel? What do you feel?
I'm always
I
up for a
am
challenge.
trying to think about what in character Kay would want to do despite the bounty, because
Fair
that
enough.
thing is dangerous and probably should not be allowed to escape.
Got a bow
Okay.
in it, too.
So maybe one regardless, but we take it on instead. Because if we explore both before taking it on, it's going to be very dangerous. But if we explore one and take it
This
on, and
decision,
okay.
all the tough choice decisions you guys can make, it's very meta as well. Like, you guys can like look at the outside in situation. I don't mind at all.
Oh, sorry. Habit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like, do we explore 2 rooms and face a stronger foe, or do only 1 room and face a foe that's more manageable?
There was the garden and the quarters left, correct?
Garden and
we-
quarters are the known rooms that are left.
Yeah,
He says, knowing that there's another room.
it's probably like 3 more. But
No.
but we know of 2.
We know of 2. No.
I like to explore.
Yeah, I would. Kay would like to explore because A, Kay doesn't know this thing is about to get free yet, and this is a lot to learn.
Yeah, and also just a quick reminder: we have about an hour and 10 minutes.
Cool. All right. Quickly.
Yeah, just because in an hour and 10 minutes that door is going to close, so we need to make sure we are out before that.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys like 3 more minutes because I have to use the bathroom really bad. I'll be right back.
I also need to go to the bathroom. Perfect timing.
So we got an hour and 13 minutes.
So
Excellent.
I mean, worst case scenario, we just gotta break ourselves out of here.
I mean, we broke our way in. We can break our way out.
Yeah.
Well, technically, so.
Break. Yeah, break's a strong word.
I'm surprised Tsoki didn't break anything on the way down.
Yeah,
Right?
who knows? Maybe it did.
Serious.
Ooh.
So how's everybody's Friday going? Both in and out of the chat. How all y'all doing?
I'm back. I'm
Oh,
drinking.
yeah,
I'm drinking a big gulp of fucking cranberry juice. Nobody panic.
Yum. Kay's away as well. He went away.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So if Kay's away, let's. Can you 3 roll me a 20-sider? I can give you guys some extra fun little information in the time.
Okay.
This is just for fun, so don't panic about low rolls.
13.
8, 13, and
And-
15. Okay. So, all three of you in the... I'm going to take the 15 as the full success, like as a success. The three of you, as you're looking around this room, you are finding, there's definitely, like, people of shapes that do not match you. You can see how, like, K is related to this place. Like, it's incredibly meticulously organized.
I'm back.
Okay. This whole room is, like, very well organized. This place has, like... You can see keyholes for, like, places that are not locked, but the keys look like... You don't know how the key would work. It looks like it would you'd take a piece of paper sliding in to open these drawers. The ones, like, if they're locked.
I'm
But-
sorry, you said paper sliding in to unlock? I have that one paper
Oh, no,
sliding
nope.
ability.
No panic. Like, everything is unlocked here right now but if you were to lock them up, like, if you wanted to use this place in the future, this workshop does have, like, locks on it. And, Osiria, you notice that the roots that are in the walls in this area, and also, like, because all of these dangling things, all of them, every single one, is my thing black when it should be red? That's really weird.
You look black to me there.
That's weird. I was red. Anyway, so all of these are they're living vines with just a section of mold growing on the bottom of it that give off light when in the presence of AP. And if you guys wanted to, I'm not telling you to, but you could take some of this. Like, also, like, this lamp here is exactly the same way, but significantly more reactive.
Same mold or different mold?
Same mold.
Oh.
Not the same mold that you are fighting. Moss. I'm sorry. I'm saying mold. I meant moss.
Okay. I mean, moss grows pretty easily, doesn't it? If you have a small amount.
Osiria also has a sample of moss that can literally grow anywhere. The outer space moss.
Yeah.
Alright, so are we going... Are you guys... You chose the two more places, but then it attacks you at
Yeah.
stronger. Okay. Alright, where are we going first? Are we going to the quarters, or are we going to the greenhouse?
Before we move on, I definitely do want to collect just a bit of the moss just for later.
Absolutely, I would never stop you from...
For science.
First... That fucking it got me. Yeah, like, as you gather it up, are you leaving this, like, grabbing the one off the desk? Is this one what you're grabbing?
I
It is
think
the
so,
brightest.
yeah.
Alright. So yeah, you, like, whatever you put it in is functioning almost like a torch for you. Pretty much just that level of brightness, in case you're curious.
Dang.
Alright.
Alright. Do we go to the greenhouse, or do we go to, the quarters?
With these roots, I'm curious now. I want to go to the greenhouse.
Alright.
Ooh, to the greenhouse.
Osiria, this one's for you. As you guys, and also for Kay, for sure. Once you guys reach the greenhouse, like, these are all planters. So, like, fucking, you guys know Midjourney. It's not the best. Each one of them are planters. And inside, you see dead, withered trees. That basically just look like sticks in the ground. You know what I mean? Like, they planted what they look saplings, but they did not grow.
Little Charlie Brown Christmas trees.
God damn it.
Closer peek.
All right, who wants to give a closer peek? Oh, well, A. Okay, give me a number.
Shoot, which ones have I done?
And you can even do one that you've already done. I'll just go to the next highest.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
Uh,
Have I said 9
if
yet?
If it helps, Kay, you did 7, 14, and 18. Those are the 3 you've done. So 9 has not been picked yet. Yep. 9 is good to go.
All right, so we got 9. Let me scroll up. Entry 18. Through the tireless exploration of the Neverglades, we have unraveled fragments of a bygone era. The land, once known as Arboreal, stands as a testament to a realm but has met with a realm of metal and technology mingled with the natural world, only to crumble into industrial scrapyard. The pollution that festers here, a dire threat to life, beckons us to engineer machines capable of cleansing its tainted depths. As our quest for solution intensifies, our topic of transformation remains a constant undercurrent of our discussions. Yeah, there you go.
I hope we're going to be able to like see these later because otherwise I'm gonna have to rewatch this entire thing all over again.
Nope, good luck.
Time to watch it like 5 times.
I'm gonna actually have to watch it to make sure I know which ones were picked.
Interesting.
Did your homework, everybody?
But you guys would know that Arboreal is Tsoki's home world. Like, that was its name.
Yep.
Squirrel.
I heard that.
Squirrel. Squirrel Squad.
Squirrel.
Those are the mean squirrels, though. We don't like them. Or at least I don't like them.
I mean, it's what might have become of your people, man.
Oh,
They
no.
made fun of me.
They became jerks.
So, I guess poking around, see what we see.
Oh yeah. What is fancy about Greenhouse? How green is this house?
It's very green, but it's mostly the moss.
I am curious about these trees, why they would have planted them, because I mean, my first thought is like, were they trying to like grow more word trees? Question mark.
Tsoki and Osiria, you two both don't even need to make a roll for it. Like, yes, they were trying to grow word trees. Tsoki, you can even see like one of your acorns has been planted here. And just like Osiria, you find a small journal, like a small like gardener's journal, that states, once more we have attempted to plant the word trees in this new world. None of them will take root. Like, the word tree, the second it touches this new, although seemingly vibrant land, cannot carry the information it once had. They do still transport magic, but no matter what we write on these pages, nothing comes to fruition. It's like, this might be a lost cause. Oh, but if you roll me a 20-sider, Osiria, I might be able to give you, like, something else.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Oh yeah, I like that 19. You see, like, written at the bottom of, like, scrawled really quickly, it's just like, perhaps the librarian was right. The only way to store and to keep knowledge is to keep it all in one place. I believe the gardeners may have been wrong all this time. I feel myself slipping away.
Oh dear.
I don't like it.
Oh,
I added that last part because I saw the fact that it was raised by 1, by the way.
yeah. Goodness. Okay, is there like signs of the mold in here, or is it just...
No, there's no mold in here. There's very little paper in here either. Like this little, the book that you found and the book that Osiria
For
found
a
are the only
Thunderclaw,
two
played
pieces of
this
paper
card.
in this room.
Reveal your secrets. Identify a magical or technological secrets of an item. Not sure if this is appropriate, but perhaps new info for Chisel here.
It's a chisel thing later. It doesn't fit here.
I do want to try to recover that acorn if it never
It-
took root.
It's dead for sure. Like you can gather the husk of it, but you could definitely have it.
Okay. It's more of a sentimental character thing than a
Yeah,
need anything for
I
it.
was also thinking about like taking just like a branch or something.
That's a corpse. You're just carrying around a corpse.
Sir, there's literally nothing like. I'm sad.
How many trees did they try to replant in this room? Is there a number? Does it matter?
I would probably say like 8, 4 on each side.
Okay.
Do they look like they were different seeds for each one?
Absolutely. Like they. But like, what was I gonna say with that? Okay, it's beginning to be like obvious to you that they know about liminal. Whoever's writing this
Yeah,
are aware.
which is wild because unless they were all anomalies, maybe? Because otherwise I don't know how they would remember.
And to be fair, you're all anomalies.
Yeah.
Maybe the sanctuary held off whatever happened with the merge.
The sanctuary doesn't look like it's made with silver or anything, does it?
No, the only silver is on that book.
Okay. The book that we are very afraid of getting close to. Okay.
That's inside the mold demon.
Well, alright, we are still short on time, so I guess we keep moving.
Alright, onward to the quarters then?
You got the quarters to go.
Unless we see another path to somewhere else.
Nope.
Womp womp. To the quarters.
Alright, let me grab this real quick. You do see, like, this bedroom is, of all of the things that have been touched, this bedroom is the least touched. Like, this looks like there's no mold in this room other than, like, rot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Normal.
Just
Normal
natural.
mold.
Natural rot. Okay.
Okay, but there are books.
There are books. There's a lot of books.
All the books.
They're not covered in mold?
They are covered in mold, like the natural mold. Like, very hard to read. If you give me a number, I can tell you which one you read.
Let's go with... Have I set? I haven't set. Hold on. Let me look at my list.
The thing is, I've put these all out of order on purpose as well.
You
So,
said
like-
Go with 5? 5? Have I said 5?
you have not said 5.
5 is a good one. Entry number 39. Changes both subtle and profound seize our beings with inexorable force. Reality molds us. Not mold, but mold. Reality molds us, compelling our transformations into manifestations of the knowledge etched onto our pages. We feel the tug of metamorphosis, a surrender to the inevitable as we shed our papery bodies to become something else entirely, a fusion of lore and life, steeping beyond the realm of scholars into uncertain new existence. As the time of the transformation draws near, a beautiful tapestry of emotions and perspective weaves among us. Through it all, we stand united, bound by our shared respect of one another's choices, knowing that our paths may diverge, but our bond as seekers of knowledge endures.
You sure they ain't mold? You sure they ain't those mold things?
I sure hope not.
There. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I didn't say that. Sorry.
All right. Okay. Next, where is it? I have sent you the note that you find beside the bed. If you don't mind reading that.
Out loud.
I can read it. I'll read it out loud if you want me
Put
to.
me on spot.
Welcome to Blast.
Okay, alright. Dear Wandercrew, I write to you with a bittersweet blend of anticipation and farewell, for I knew deep within my heart that you would find your way to the sacred sanctuary one day. As the last scholar to have clung to my form, the weight of the knowledge accumulated here bears heavy upon my papery shoulders. It is time for me to embrace the destiny that has long beckoned. Take solace in the fact that I prepared this place for your arrival. Gather all that you might need, for the treasures within these hallowed halls are now entrusted to your care. As you depart, I shall seal the doors behind you with a potent magic that only those from the realm of Liminal can breach. Let not the uninitiated meddle with the wisdom amassed here. In the depth of my being, I feel the relentless transformation coursing through my veins. The scholar I once was shall yield to something vast and primordial, a creature of the abyss. Like a shark's tooth cutting through the currents of existence, I shall become a force unlike anything seen before. As I bid you farewell, remember the echoes that resonate within these halls, whispering secrets of a bygone era. They danced along the walls, intertwining with the memories of your ghostly presence. The black ocean, cold and dark, mirrors the path I now must take. Like a hungry shark, I navigate these depths with swiftness and merciless determination. Yet even as I embrace this transformation, I cannot help but ponder what lies beneath the surface. What's worse than this? May the echoes guide you as you embark on your perilous journey. Let the memories of this sanctuary fuel your quest for understanding. The dance of knowledge and discovery awaits, and it is you, dear Wandercrew, who must carry the torch forward. With unwavering admiration and gratitude, Lydia, Scholar of the Page.
And that is the last thing written by a Scholar of the Page.
Hot damn.
And you now you guys hear the slurping of the mold monster coming. Not right now. You just know that it has broken your
And it is stronger.
and it is stronger. You in fact did raise the heat.
Yep.
Is everyone ready? I don't think our sigil's holding it anymore.
Well, we gotta be.
Alright. Well, Leo is going to be a bit preemptive about this, and he's going to put on the shield spell on himself.
Similar type thing. Kay starts sparking with electricity.
Because whether or not we fight or run, we have something that's going to be chasing.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they don't have to be right in here right now. I just wanted to get the token ready, and I forgot to put it on the GM layer.
So yeah, Leo is putting on the shield spell for himself. Alright.
Do you want to play any actual shield charms?
Tsoki and Kay, I'll give you guys a heads up. This thing is not going to ever hit you physically. It's only going to hit your AP.
Fuck.
Ah, okay, so then my shield spell is useless. Alright. Well, shit.
And it might hit you physically because it is big, but like the main threat is the AP damage that it'll cause.
Well, fair enough. Then I'll still have the shield up, just
For sure,
for-
absolutely.
yeah, and I will.
It will give it some AP to eat.
Yeah, what if it hits you in the wall? It hits you to the wall.
Hit you through the wall.
I can see
What if
Leo.
it hit you through the wall?
I can see that happening to Leo. Let's be honest.
Wall breaks hands.
Does anyone need a weapon? I can fold some paper into weapons or armor.
Gonna pull out my 2 swords. I'm good.
Alright, Leo's got his spear ready. HP is 12. And
You
Leopard.
definitely see the shadow of it like slinking, coming up the coming down the hallway behind it. Like, because I do have this hall right here, so like that's where it's coming from. And it's just like slurps its way into it. Osiria, can you roll me a 20-sider for it, real quick?
Alright.
Yeah. You see. Osiria, how like? I know you're mostly plants, but how like biology are you? Like, if you think you could name something like it's like, oh no, that used to be something else.
Potentially.
It's like, hey, those weird like tendrils coming out of its like mouth thing sure look a lot like snail eye stalks. I just want you to know that.
Ah.
Leo. Ezekiel, is that you?
Ezekiel was a slug, I believe.
I thought he was a snailsman.
Same. And like it looks at Leo when he says Ezekiel, is that you? And just roars and charges for him.
Oh fuck!
I was gonna
I
say
didn't- I I didn't know that was in character, but fuck it. Here we go.
Oh no, it's got you.
I didn't know it was in character. Well, shit. Off
Bad
I go.
news.
No.
It takes 4 of your AP away as it like squeezes you, and you like when it squeezes you, it's like its hand squeezes around you and changes shape to engulf your entire chest in just like this cold, disgusting like feeling, just the mold, and you feel it trying to find like it's poking at your pores trying to get into you.
I just played the audit card.
Sure. This is easy. It used to be Ezekiel. He came down here and broke the seal over 100 years ago. He got trapped down here and died. But his thirst for knowledge was so strong, and in a place where the reality doesn't sit perfectly, he became this. He became a mold monster that craves eating all knowledge.
And I'm sure eating the knowledge that was left behind by him initially is not a good idea.
Oh, I wouldn't eat him.
Gross.
No. I've been eating K because K is.
Oh yeah, he wants to consume K, but he'll eat your
He'll go for
he'll
everybody.
eat your AP.
He'll go for anybody and everybody.
Nice. Cool. Okay. All right. I think HP and.
Oh, 40 HP, 45 AP.
It ain't running out of AP anytime soon.
Good times. All right.
Oh, one more thing. Something else is down here that's feeding him. He's not eating just this knowledge. There's something else here.
Something or one? I guess you can't tell me that.
Nope.
Cool. So, I guess given what we know about this.
Oh, I'm sorry, 49 AP.
Oh!
It had 45 until I stole the 4 from Leo.
Okay, gotcha.
Cool. Okay, I'm debating if I want to do that.
Like we agreed to fight, right?
We did!
Yeah.
Yep, I guess for the first time I've ever done this, I guess I'm gonna just use Paper Swarm because it continuously attacks.
For sure. What's it? Are you like, when you do it, do you make all of the paper around the area come to life? Is that what it is?
I've actually sent. So this is like it's basically just summons these. So I sent Nika a picture of this at one point.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was just wondering if you were using the area around you, or if you were just like using your cell, like summoning it basically.
When it comes to that particular spell, probably summoning it because it doesn't limit it to have it be like it doesn't specifically limit it as paper in the environment. And
Oh no, definitely it doesn't at all. I just was curious, is all.
So yeah, I am going to do that.
All right, give me that 20-sider.
Cool.
Absolutely. So yeah, like you guys see all these like paper creatures like darting in, and like you see them like sink into the mold, but then come out the other side like charged with you're charging them with lightning though, right? Because that's how you do.
Yes.
All right. And it's just like ripping little holes through it. It's taking 3 damage right now, but you guys know that if you keep it in this area, it'll keep taking 3 damage every time any of you act. I mean, any of you act.
Gotcha.
I have put a picture in HTML general of what these indicates look like.
Nice.
All right, Leo, you're being grabbed, but you still have the opportunity to act. Like your chest is being covered, but like your arms are free.
Gotcha.
Because that wasn't a 20, and you didn't roll a 1.
So I need to break myself free somehow. Let's see, what can I do for that? Let's see. Something not too AP intensive because of what he does. Oh, well, I haven't used it yet, so time to use it. I declare. Leo is going to declare, and he's going to go for the automatic success on an attack. With his arms free, he'll be able to use his spear and try to basically kind of poke his way out if he can.
Apparently, you freed your arms by ripping your sleeves off.
Yep, your sleeves are gone. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. My sleeves are gone.
You ripped like
Oh
Jesus,
my
bro.
god! I have an angry rabbit. Okay then. There. Okay, that changes things a little bit. The party would see Leo just stare at his ego, and a rage just fills him, considering he remembers all the events of season 1, back in the day. So as he grabs his spear, he lets out a bit of a war cry of some sort. He's a rabbit, so that is going to be a rather loud screech of anger. I'm sure folks know what a rabbit sounds like when it's really yelling.
Sure. What else do we Google late at night?
So he is so with that war cry, he breaks the spear and basically jams it into the hand to try to break himself free and damage him at the same time.
Absolutely does. And your spear is it a magical item, or is it like your spear? Like your
It is a non-magical spear. It is
okay,
just a
so
spear.
yeah, you did 4 damage to it though. And you did 7 because like it didn't move out of the thing. Osiria and Tsoki, what you two got for me?
I mean, I'm just gonna do my thing where I charge in with my fancy swords. Do a good slashing.
Here I go slashing again.
Yep.
All right, give me those rolls. Give me that roll. Let's see how it works out for you. 16. That was a weird looking die. I don't think physics actually follow how that die rolled.
It's fine.
Is it gonna come up on stream? Are we gonna see that? Like
That was wild.
No, it's
I'm going all over the
I
place.
think.
I don't think that's how it works. But okay.
I was doing a little dance.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna be an 8. Nah. All right. So what's it look like as you like? Oh wait, which sword are you cutting through it with? I actually need to know this one.
I think I'm gonna be cutting through it with Fate, which is the magical weapon, not the beam sword.
Not the lightsaber. I got you. Okay, all right. Does that do anything special? I can't remember.
It's 3 damage instead of 2, and it has an AP effect that I can activate.
Okay, so yeah, you slash right through it. You deal your 3, but then you see one of those fucking like paper fish situations. Yeah, like the little like the paper plane fish things. Are like they go in for 3, but then they see exactly where you hit, and it adds an extra damage to it.
Ooh.
From
And they swarm it.
They're smart papers.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Osiria, what you got? I will tell you, Osiria, you know that this is slightly plant life. Just, you know.
Ooh.
I don't know if you have any abilities that are like that helps or that hurts, but I will tell you, you do know that this is biologically kind of a plant. I don't know where mold lands on the plant spectrum. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Lol, command nature.
So, what I was thinking was, we said this was similar to the one that we found in space, right? At least to some extent.
Yeah, to definitely like close enough that you can tell its weaknesses.
Now, I might be misremembering, but I think the one in space was weak to cold, correct?
It did not like the cold.
Okay, so I want to cast the damaging version of freeze on this thing.
Absolutely, hit me with it. Give me them clickety clacks. Oh shit!
Wrong die.
No, that's a D10. Or that's a D12.
Let me try that one more time, sorry.
D12s are some of my favorite. D8s is actually my favorite die. 15. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it is frozen in place, and you guys see the fucking like K's paper airplane and the little fish guys that they made, like chipping away. They are doing a job. Like you see one of its arms fall off and shatter. Oh, sweet freeze. Sorry, guys. I didn't know how loud that was gonna be. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh god! What's this? What's going on over here?
Starlets. Starlets added a snipe. Osiria, how do you add an additional 4 damage to this? Like you have frozen it solid. Like the paper, the planes and stuff that K has hit for an additional 3 damage. How do you add 4 damage to that? It can just be an attack. It could be anything.
I think as like a follow-up to the initial freeze, like I'm going to then use a different type of magic to command it to basically shatter and make like icy shrapnel that like pierces into the thing for the extra damage.
Oh, that's sick. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you guys see, like, if none of you have played Street Fighter 6 yet and haven't seen JP's critical art, you don't get what I'm thinking is happening. But if you have, it's really cool. So, like, inside of it, you like put a little like snowflake, and then it explodes outwards with icicles, and like it's just you're piercing it from the inside, and it's just like it's trying to move around and roar, but it can't because like you're freezing it. I'm gonna roll a 20-sided for it right now. Let's see how it does. It has a tough choice. K, what tough choice does this mold monster have to make? It wants to attack you specifically, but what is its tough choice?
I would have to assume that if it wants to get to me, it is going to have to take a lot of damage getting out of that ice.
Okay. And what's the other one?
I guess it's gonna stay trapped but less hurt, if that makes sense.
Okay, I'm thinking, that makes sense. It will have to take 4 damage if it wants to hit you. If it wants to make the attack. If it wants to hit you for like, it's going to hurt you for 4 AP for the record. Or it stays completely still in its frozen ice, but will no longer take damage from your planes.
Yeah,
Is that cool? Okay. Just for the record, it wants to hit you more than it wants to keep itself safe.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
So it's gonna hit K for 4 AP, but it like as the hand comes down on K and like scratches your paper, like you see the words leaving K's body. You guys all will see that as it's coming close and hits K. Don't worry, you'll heal from it. It's not permanent, as long as you don't die to this thing.
Yeah, I'm now down to 2 AP. That's fine.
Don't let it hit you again.
Yep.
So it hit you for 4, but it has frozen in place, arm extended at K. Okay, what you got for me?
I'm going to teleport away and give myself an AP shot.
It's like, fuck you, goodbye.
That is fair.
So I'm just gonna be like AP shots. I'm actually gonna use a scroll to teleport this time because that saves AP for me.
I support you.
Hold on.
No, I believe you got the card. We'll just move right out of Leo because we are on a pressing time situation. Leo.
Yep.
Whipped like
Alright.
Jesus still. What do you got? I gotta get another attack before we run out of time. We only got a minute left.
Leo is going to move in, and he will attempt to cut off that frozen arm. If he is successful, he's going to take that arm and hit Ezekiel with it.
I support you. Give me that roll.
A 10. Ooh. Tough choice.
Alright. So tough choice. Alright.
I'm gonna +1 that.
Alright.
Oh,
You're gonna
never
plus
mind.
one it? We'll support I support you.
So
yeah, Leo.
So,
do you breaking off the arm situation?
Yeah. So Leo would basically jump. He did learn some stuff from Karam's gym. He learned how to kick a little better.
The hair trigger.
So Leo would like basically jump straight up and do an axe kick onto the arm to break it off entirely, with the powers of the Rip Like Jesus in play.
Absolutely.
Once that arm is basically fallen off, he would grab it. To those who have played this old game, remember Mario 64 when he grabbed Bowser by the tail and just spins him around until he flings the shit out of him? Basically, he is swinging that arm until he flings it right into Ezekiel's face.
Nice.
Alright, Osiria or Tsoki, how do you follow that up? Like, let's keep it going. Arm is flying at his face. What do you two got? You can team attack for sure.
I was gonna say, Sarah, what would our team attack be? What do we do? You want to continue with the cold? I could help you out with the cold.
Sure. If you think you've got something that can follow up on that.
You being challenged, Tsoki.
So yeah, I've been challenged.
Yes. Osiria said, I got my ice, what can you do?
I can do things.
Sorry, literally my thumb felt like it was gonna fall off if I didn't crack it. Alright, so yeah, it is some significantly off kilter, guys. Like, whatever you do is going to be a 10, it's going to be an 11 plus. You guys don't have to roll for it, but if you want to try for that 20, that's fine with me too. But both of you take a roll and take the highest, unless it's a 1, which I'm keeping, and like a 20 will make it just magical. Like, either one of you, like, if you don't take the roll, you get an 11. Flat 11, full success, that's good, that's cool. It's not a 20, but it's a success.
Like, I think
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know about you, but I want to take the roll.
It's like, oh no, I took that 20 first. It attacks Kay and kills her. Bad news, Seth. No, I'm fucking with you. No, it's just I like the wording of it says or GM, and I'm like, haha, I'll do it quick. I rolled a 3, but it is in fact a 20. Goodbye, Kay.
Just a little fucky wucky. So what? Just real quick, if I play an AP shot, someone else played an AP shot. Can I do 2 at once, or do I have to play one?
One at once, one at a
Okay, so
time.
I will use the one that someone else played. I just want to make sure.
Solid. Yeah, you're good. You're fine.
I'm gonna roll before I narrate, just in case
All
it's
right.
catastrophically wrong.
Right.
Oh, that 19 is so sexy. That 19 is so sexy. Osiria, like make sure it's not a 1. Make sure it's not a 1. Don't. Nobody has to play it. That 3 is sick as shit. That 3 becomes a 20. So you got a 20 and a 19. You killed this thing. You killed this thing. How does it look?
All right, Osiria, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
What if we, with our powers of combined ice, just form a giant icicle and spear it right through?
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh snap! That roll was so good. The Harbinger gets a top hat. Look at that.
So
The top hat's my second favorite to the Fez.
I guess Tsoki will pull out one of the wooden cigarettes that he got from Nicole, and just inhale. And as he inhales, the room gets a little bit colder, and then he'll start forming it, just like a cone of cold, and he'll like start spinning it with the wind. And it's up to you to do the rest.
All right. I actually have a different idea than using freeze here that might be even cooler.
Okay.
Lol.
So if you can like get the icicle fully formed, what if I use Gale to just project it with such extreme force that it kind of just absolutely destroys this thing?
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
I mean, for sure, it's gonna fucking work. You impale this thing, like, with the icicle, and then, like, it definitely does, again, the same effect that Osiria already did when the extra 4 damage was created. And just, you see all through its body, like, these little, like, snowflakes appear and just start shattering outwards, like, sending it all around. And then, like, on the ground, after it is, like, been completely decimated, you see frozen chunks of this mold that you guys can quickly gather up and like keep separate so it can't reform.
Sounds good.
And also maybe a book.
Oh yeah, shit. You see the book that says A Garden of My Own, Volume 5.
Oh dang.
It is the incomplete Garden of My Own. And you know immediately that if you put all 5 of these books together, you would know the spell that old Ezekiel, not this Ezekiel, was trying to do to create their own plane of existence.
Oh damn.
You would learn the legendary ability Planecraft if you have all 5 of these books. But I must tell you, Planecraft is an incredibly dangerous spell in our game.
Uh-huh.
Like, it is... This book is kind of a thing that you want to keep to either destroy, to make sure nobody can do this, or this is a bad guy spell. This is not a good guy spell for you. Vatna might want to do it a bit, but that's because Vatna's really fucking on the, like, the prime meridian of alignments. Well, let me move...
Would Kay even know that right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Like, you would immediately know that this spell is dangerous. Anybody who wants all 5 of these books wants it for a bad reason.
And I know someone who wants these books.
You sure do. Let me introduce you to Theo. Theo is a white dragon lawyer. He has existed since the liminal plane. He was there. He is not a new creation for this world. Most of the dragon lawyers, not all of them, existed before.
And if I remember correctly, DLC was one of the places that was generally...
DLC was fine. DLC became part of Yoke. Like, DLC is the academy.
I kind of figured. This is very dangerous.
Osiria, you feel the second to last of your soldiers vanish away.
Uh-oh.
I do believe we should be looking to get out of here. We do not have much time left.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay, real quick, okay. You see a line of magic that is every color. And I mean every color. That is leading through the wall of this room.
Is there a hole, or is it...
That's gonna
literally
take a
going through?
roll, my friend.
Okay.
We'll be rolling.
Everybody can roll if they want to look for this secret entrance. I'm not stopping
Do I
you.
see that line of magic too?
Yes, now absolutely.
God, I'm going for it. I can't. No.
Oh, a tough choice.
Alright, that's
Alright.
one. What about so? Okay. A success.
But Tsoki, you see Kay looking in the wrong place. It would have taken a bunch of extra time for Kay. You guys would have lost 30 minutes.
Ooh.
But don't worry, Tsoki, you find it. And it is the most cliche of secret entrances. You have to pull back the book that just says the word tree on it. The book itself, completely worthless. You like slimy as hell, but the binding still says the word tree. And as you open it, a part of the wall slides away, and you all see this.
Oh.
It is the one... Oh, sorry. Osiria, please give me a 20-sider. 9. So a tough choice. I assume somebody's going to change it. Let me give you guys some second. I'll give you some breathe. Let me take a sip.
A little sip. And you know what? I'll bring this one up a category. Where's
Category up makes it a full...
I'll beat you.
We're good.
Oh, never mind.
Rose
Somebody
made it a
beat me to it.
success. Osiria, you see before you a word tree. Now, this word tree, you cannot see its magic the way that Kay and Tsoki can. But you can see its natural ability. Like, you see what it is as a person who studies nature. This word tree is binding all 20 sides. Like, you see the roots are going up into the ceiling. These are the roots that you saw before. Like, Kay, I'm gonna let you ride on Osiria's success. This is the magic that is powering not just that mold thing that you saw outside. This is what is powering the spell for their Boral Wilds. This is it. This is a crucible.
Oh, goodness.
This is keeping that spell going. Or bonus wields, sorry. I got too many A names, because now I got, like, Tsoki's home plane, and I got this place. I'm bad with names, guys.
All the A's.
All the A's. It does not have... Okay? It does not have a single word on it. It is all magic.
Oh, jeez.
Your magical tree that powers up the wheel, but stretches out through the entire planet. Is that correct?
This is correct.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's fucking gorgeous. I need you guys to know, like, the picture itself does not do it justice. For you, it is literally every single color for Kay and for Tsoki.
No, Seth, we are not licking the tree.
I'm
No,
not gonna say
no
I
looking.
thought about it.
We need to make sure that the seal. We need to learn how to fix that seal up in the
We
entrance.
need to learn how to fix that seal, and we need to deal with that mold.
We need to go back. We need to get back to the crew. Let them know about
Yes.
all this, and
We would not be able to do all of that alone.
no, and not to mention The door is going to close in about 20 minutes or so.
Okay, give me a number, please.
We'll go with 20.
The depths of seasonal continue to confound us. It's enigma, but matic.
Oh, enigmatic.
Enigmatic. Fuck.
Yeah,
Nature
yeah.
refuses to yield its secrets entirely. Our collective knowledge intertwines with documented wanderings of the intrepid Wandercrew, revealing tantalizing glimpses into the fabric of this interconnected world. We postulate that seasonal, the liminal plane, and the world of seasonings dance in a precarious balance, a nexus of solidity and of shifting sands. Among us, some of the scholars embrace the impending transformation with zeal and look forward to whatever it is the city of Dyad brings forth. The rest of us, scared, terrified at the concept of what might be forged in this new crucible.
Wait, so... Okay.
This is from the diary, and you can tell by the handwriting. This is from the diary of Lydia, the last of the scholars of the page.
So, forgive me if I'm confused. Did they plant this in an attempt, did some of them plant this in an attempt to,
recreate I'm sorry, I'll give you the answers for this, if you would like. Is that what you would like?
Sure.
I'm sorry, ask your question, and I will answer it truthfully.
Oh, dear. Now he's suddenly become a mythological being again.
I'm just straight up Harbinger, baby.
Okay, shit. I guess, can I ask what was the purpose of creating this tree, and also what has it changed since then?
This tree is a science project. They did not know if it would ever give any words out, but they decided to shift tactics and make a tree that fed off from the magic of the world. Instead, what they have accidentally made is a form that gives magic to all of the world. Sides that would never have magic are magical because of this tree. There are sides of this world, like I'm just gonna say a random side. Don't listen to what I'm gonna. Don't focus on the number, please. But say 16 would be made of a bunch of worlds that have never seen magic. It's all technological worlds. This tree is giving them magic to unify the world. This tree is literally the heart of the world.
Oh, this needs to be protected.
That's amazing.
But if we draw too much attention to it, that's going to be dangerous too.
Oh.
That's why I propose just relearning the skill to deal it.
Tsoki, This tree is pulsing, and I mean pulsing with spirits. Like, not ghosts.
Yep.
Spirits. Like, every spirit in this world goes through this tree. Osiria, don't worry about rolling. This tree is nestled in the most vibrant soil that you've ever seen in your life. Like, you realize that if you dropped any seed past this bar, any seed, like even if it was like grass seed on your clothes, it would grow immediately and in such a force that you could not stop it. You know that you immediately back off in that respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's scary how fertile that ground is. But it seems familiar. You are reminded of Gaia's garden. And yeah, this is here, behind a wall that the mold could not pass.
Yep.
Oh, let's close that.
Yep.
Let's close that. Let's find a way to reseal this, and then we can figure out this mold situation. Get rid of it.
And I sure hope, I say knowing that I'm wrong probably, that no one intercepted us communicating our location to the Wandercrew.
Nobody did. Nobody did. It was a natural 20. It was a 20, guys.
God.
Yep. Oh, so out of character, it's still hidden. We're good. We good, everybody.
You're
We're good.
perfectly good.
Good.
But the spirits know that this tree is here.
I mean, the spirits just
Or did
come
they
back
just pass through it?
These spirit. Oh, okay. All right. Osiria, we're gonna have a little talk here.
Oh, here we go. Here we
All
go.
right.
Alright.
Hold on, guys. Get ready for a lore dump.
Yeah.
These spirits are little more than just emotion. They do one thing. That spirit, as Tsoki sees it, like going up the route, that's a happiness spirit. The spirit exists for nothing but to like be close to people that are happy. Osiria, you see a spirit go up the tree, that's a sadness spirit. It just wants to be near people who are sad. Like, Kay, you see a spirit of knowledge running up. That spirit is a little bit more aware, but it just wants to be near people seeking knowledge. So it's going up slowly because you four are seeking knowledge. Leo, you see a spirit of invention, and it like goes off off the branch, but then you see it comes out of the branch and lands right on your nose, and you know how to make that blade.
Thank you.
Like, you know how to make it, but not just make it, you can make it artistically. You know how the resonance works to make a weapon out of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I've. Wow. Okay. This is a lot to take in. But
We need to. Oh, we need to go.
there's a lot to process. There's too much to process right now. Is everyone ready? Did we get what we could before we need to go? Because the timer's probably running short.
I want to touch it so bad.
Don't touch it.
I know I shouldn't.
Well, for now, let's make sure it's safe.
It's like
We need
something's
to-
just staring at the tree. It's just like, I want to touch it.
Osiria, can you give me a 20-sider just if you were looking for more information? If you're not interested in more information, don't bother rolling. That's cool.
Sure, give me a moment.
I will give you all the moments. You have exactly 13 of them. Tough
Oh, God.
choice. I love this tough choice. Please, nobody change this tough choice. This tough choice
Yeah,
is
no, leave
great.
this, please.
Here we go. What we got?
Here we go.
All right. So you see all these vials on the wall here, like all these like things.
Right?
Do you want? You can grab one of two things because you guys know that your time is almost out, and you got an escape plan, and we know that you guys will get out, no problem. But not if that hits 36. Do you want to grab this extra fertile dirt, the thing of this extra fertile dirt, or do you want to grab this one of the sister seeds that planted this tree? I mean, I'm sorry, no, go back. Not sister seed. Do you want to grab a cutting from this tree? You can do it safely. I'm not, like, no risk. Dirt or cutting. That is what I'm going to ask of you.
Oh, that is not an easy choice.
That's why I was so excited to see that 10.
Mm. I think I will take the soil, honestly.
All right, you grab that soil, and then you guys start fucking running. What's it look like as you four of you get out of here? You can, like, you hear the last soldier grunting, like, you guys gotta get out of here! I didn't know I could talk!
Uh-oh. Okay, that's even more concerning. But we'll worry about that part later. For now, we gotta get out. Okay. Basic for in Leo's case, as he's not running. He is hopping his way out, which he almost never does. But Desperate times. No time to be too polite about this. He is hopping his way out of there.
I would teleport us out here, but I am running out of AP, so running it is.
Alright, so we make it to the stairs, and you see it closing above you. Like you see the circle, like getting like half moon, and then a crescent moon. As you guys like make your run, and just like Leo hops right out of there, and then it like seals itself shut. My little marionette bros are gone, and the last one just like bows his head to Osiria, and it's just like, I think we did it, and then disappears back into the tiny little like construct that he was.
I love that there's a tiny Tsoki in a bathing suit.
It's like I'm in the bush. Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about him.
Had to get changed real quick, you know?
Had to get changed.
It's my running outfit.
Uh-huh.
I didn't put him there. He must have like click and dragged his own fucking icon.
I didn't even have my hands on the keyboard, alright?
Somebody else was like click and drag his. Alright, and then you guys are out, and you feel a sense of peace around this area that you have not felt before. You are all literally under the effect of that relieve spell.
Oh.
And you see one of those green flowers that Osiria saw growing from the forest. And there we go. That was Lydia, Kay's main character energy card. On game.
So much fucking lore.
Oh, the lore. So much that we're probably gonna have to watch this like 2 or 3 more times, maybe 4, just to realize what we found.
I will get you guys the I will get Kay, and it's up to Kay to like decide what should be distributed out to everybody. But I will get you the full transcripts of what I've written today.
Okay, I know that this has been talked about in chat, but also the book that Kay has been carrying since the library, is that something that we can talk about here?
We can. We don't want to talk about it right now. Don't refund that hindsight. That hindsight is unnecessary. I will be sending this game to Kay once I rework that. I can send it. I'll send it to you, Starless, if you really want it. But like, Kay will have it. It's important for me for Kay to have all the knowledge that was in this game. But that book is going to take some research, and that is what I want. Like, you're gonna have to make a deal and make a decision. Do you help the party with whatever they're gonna like? Do you help the magical searching people with whatever they're gonna do next month in searching, or do you go it by yourself and read this book? That is a choice I'm going to put at you. You don't have to make it right now. That's not a today decision. I'm just letting you know that is a decision you're gonna have to make.
Gotcha.
But all 4 of you did amazing this game. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for picking us, honestly, Kay. That was neat.
I will do the recap. But you guys did great. You did exactly what I thought you guys would. Like, in the second I knew that, okay. Ro has put a monster in the game. That's terrifying.
Oh, what's coming?
It's a giant mech, I guarantee it. It's a fucking Gundam. Like, it's a Gundam! Anyway, fucking, real quick recap for today's game, if you guys don't mind. So, Kay came out to investigate the ruins that Midnight, Aurel, and Rennick and Osiria found in the game where they were searching through the forest. It was a slab that mentioned the fact that they were the scholars of the page. They came out, searched it, realized that it was like the seal for some kind of like sanctuary, but it had already been broken. And once they fully opened it, they were hit by the smell of mold. It's like some intrepid Charity, not Osiria? Oh, fuck, it was Charity, not Osiria. I'm sorry, Osiria. I thought it was you, but it was Charity. Charity did all that work. My bad. Alright. So they found that location, and as you guys went down it, it just stunk of black mold. Leo made filters for 2 people. And as they went down it, they realized that it was a sanctuary for the scholars of the page before they were fully, like, integrated into this world. And, like, because they were nothing but stories, they were able to hold out a little bit longer. Like, they knew that the pages on themselves would eventually become what they are. But for a while, they could be themselves. And as they went down, they saw that, like, a lot of this information was lost, but they had a workshop with multiple, like, recipes left, and that Tsoki and Leo both successfully recuperated. Osiria learned that the entire place, the entire world, is linked directly to a word tree that's tiny. It's a tiny word tree, but it is linked to this place. It's not a word tree, it is a magic tree with a K. M-A-G-I-C-K, not just like K instead of C, because that's barbaric. And as like K just ran into like multiple diary messages from the last scholar of the page, whose name was Lydia. She was an amazing woman that just wrote everything down. And through that, Kay learned that the scholars of the page were slowly becoming whatever was written on their pages. Like, Lydia referenced sharks a bunch. We don't know if she's a shark. She's a fucking shark. I tell you right now. I mentioned her in the fish game. Lydia was mentioned in that game. Go back and listen to it. She's there. But they defeated a mold monster, which was in fact Ezekiel, the snail that wanted to like just learn as much as he could about the world. But he learned too much. He came down here and was trapped down here. He died and became a mold monster. And then they found the word tree, and Osiria took some of the extra fertile soil. So with that, and then they escaped. It all worked out. It was a great game.
So much learning.
I hope it was a good game for you, Caustic, specifically, as it was designed with you in mind.
I'm a fucking lore nerd. Of course I loved it.
I felt like you might. I was like, oh, what if I just, like, make all the lore?
Just dump a whole bunch of lore all in one game. Caustic will love it.
Lore out the wazoo.
So everyone, I would like to thank you guys once again for playing this game, and thank you, Osiria, for being the backup that managed to come. Like, Orel would have been here, but they're a little bit sick, and I don't want anybody to play when they're sick, except for me. I'll play when I'm sick every time.
Right.
Yeah, you'll play when you're running to the bathroom to vomit.
And Not Forgiven played his birthday game for July.
Ooh, birthday.
Yeah.
Perf.
Gotta do it before I forget.
Yeah, if you have the cast in mind, let Nika know, or let me and Nika know. We're in a group chat.
Not that far ahead yet. Yeah. Good.
So once again, thank you all so much. This game was great. This game was better than I even I thought it might be, but I thought it was fucking great. I hope you guys all had a great time and feel fulfilled with your characters. Also, Tsoki got the invite at the beginning of this game. I'm going to add that to the recap. That's going to be a problem for me.
You're welcome.
But thank you guys so much for playing. Tomorrow we have Vatna's main character energy. That game is called Sweet Tooth. Of all of the songs, definitely the best one. But don't make that like a judgment on the games. That's just a really good song.
Maximum.
So thank you guys for playing, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom again.
All right, thank you all
Hi,
so
Lydia.
much. We will see you tomorrow for Sweet Tooth. Bye forever.
Good night.
Bye!